Making a perfect society through the use of technology.
And there's a lot of debate about what you should allow and what you shouldn't allow. There's going to be a whole spectrum of things that are possible. A lot of it will be very uncomfortable with.
Other ethical questions regarding machine labor is their impact upon human society. There's a great possibility that they will replace low-skilled human labor in many areas, leaving people with little education or skills in an ugly predicament and a serious social and economic problem. Would you work with, date, or be friends with a robot? Then there's the ethical question of how do we treat robots from day to day? Is it moral to turn them off? At what point has a machine gone from a mere device to an entity worthy of moral protection?
Meet the world's first made robots. It's called AR, or Assistant Robot. Everyday tasks like picking up a breakfast tray and depositing it in the sink go smoothly for AR because of a technique which enables it to recognize and locate three-dimensional objects. And take laundry. The robot maid can find a dirty shirt, throw it into the washing machine.
Could there be potential benefits of using robots?
Continuing the hospital trial, ICE would like to see if this robot could be helpful in other ways. For example, talking with elderly people to help prevent mental decline and improving communication skills among children with developmental disorders. DigInfo News.
The future of education. Past. The present. The future.
Emerging technology is continuously revolutionizing our lives and our experiences. Global networking is breaking down physical, geographical constraints. People conduct much of their affairs in the digital domain, from shopping, socializing, business communication.
Yes, the future sounds exciting and scary. In 10 years' time, will I be comfortable with subliminal data being collected from children as they learn? No, absolutely not. But 10 years ago, I would have said there was no way I would upload my private videos for the world to see or freely enter my personal information into a giant online database. Is it okay for adults and even young children to go under the knife in order to create what they think is the perfect look?
Growing up a victim of bullying can be traumatic for any child, especially if it's brought on by physical attributes that can't be changed. One nonprofit organization is trying to change that, offering free plastic surgery to some of these victims.
Can't afford an operation.
There may be people, Nadia, who say, look, you know, you don't need to do this. This is just who you are. It's the way you were born. You know, people should love people for who they are.
Removes the bandages, and she sees her new self for the first time.
I look beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted. I love it.
Sanjay Gupta is joining us now. Sanjay, I'm not really even sure how to react to this because she's clearly so happy with how she looks, and that's great. I think people watching this will look at it and say, wait a second, that's pretty aggressive. Now, this man is doing this for free, so we can't, suggest that there is anything other than altruistic motive here. But, boy, that seemed like a lot for a little girl that just wanted her ears fixed.
Look at her before the surgery. Now, after. She had 10 different procedures over 10 hours. Nips, tucks, reductions, and augmentations.
So you're telling me that a triple D isn't enough?
Well, then, see, it doesn't look very big, you know.
Heidi says childhood teasing is what brought her under the surgeon's knife. Again, plastic surgeons say they wouldn't do that.
You're pushing the envelope there definitively from a medical point of view where you're going to set up complications. And that's irresponsible from a medical point of view.
And what about from an ethical point of view?
My ethics would say that you don't put your patient at that risk.